dark web, which is a collection of hidden websites.
We can get a diploma from almost any school for 0.1 of a Bitcoin. But we see that they've got some quite dangerous things available for sale here because we've got weapons. AlphaBay very much looked like a really simple cut-down e-commerce site.
Hidden deep in the internet's shadows, a secret marketplace was making almost $800,000 every single day, selling drugs, weapons, and stolen accounts to anyone willing to pay in cryptocurrency. This was AlphaBay, a digital empire built on crime, until law enforcement finally brought it crashing down. What was AlphaBay? AlphaBay was not your typical website. Launched in 2015, it was a dark web marketplace that operated like Amazon or eBay, but for illegal goods. Users could buy and sell drugs, weapons, fake passports, stolen personal accounts, and even academic diplomas. Payments were made using cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, keeping transactions almost untraceable. Unlike typical black market operations, AlphaBay was sleek and professional. It had product listings, user reviews, and secure shipping methods. The platform made illegal trade simple and anonymous, attracting a global audience. Experts noted that marketplaces like AlphaBay allowed criminals to scale operations internationally without facing direct risks. The mastermind behind it, known online as Alpha02, was actually Alexandre Cazès, a hacker with both ideology and thrill as his motivation. His technical skills helped him design a system that was almost impossible to trace, at least for a while. How AlphaBay operated. AlphaBay leveraged Tor for network anonymity, hiding the identities of buyers and sellers. Combined with cryptocurrencies, the marketplace created a nearly perfect environment for illegal trade. Users could conduct transactions without ever revealing their real names or locations. Initially, AlphaBay focused on stolen digital accounts. People could buy cheap access to Netflix, Uber, and Hulu accounts in bulk. But over time, the marketplace shifted to drugs, turning into a multi-million-dollar operation. The early operators weren't career criminals. They were IT-savvy individuals running what could be called white-collar cybercrime. The site ran like a legitimate business. Admins used marketing techniques, managed online communities, and enforced strict security measures, encrypted laptops, complex passwords, and constant surveillance. Their goal was simple: grow fast, stay hidden, and make money. The scale of the empire. AlphaBay grew faster and became larger than the infamous Silk Road ever was. At its peak, this hidden online marketplace was generating nearly $450 million each year, which is roughly $800,000 every single day. Its cryptocurrency wallets held hundreds of millions of dollars, and the platform made it easy for criminals to sell drugs and other illegal items all over the world. Even with its massive size and global reach, law enforcement agencies were quietly monitoring the site. Over several years, investigators carefully tracked the digital footprints of Alexandre Cazès, the founder. This case showed a critical lesson. No matter how anonymous someone thinks they are online, their actions can leave clues. Every login, every transaction, and every message can eventually lead to capture. The takedown of AlphaBay became a landmark operation in the world of law enforcement. It was not just about arresting Alexandre. The goal was also to disrupt the entire global illegal trade network. Authorities aimed to redirect users away from AlphaBay to prevent the continuation of massive criminal operations and send a strong message that even the most sophisticated digital empires can fall. Beyond drugs, exploitation networks. AlphaBay's fall is shocking, but it's only one part of the dark web's dangers. Investigators uncovered networks exploiting children across social media platforms like Facebook, WhatsApp, and Telegram. Groups often started as harmless communities, anime discussions, for example, but quickly escalated into sharing child pornography. One such network, known as Lolly Candy, spanned 46 countries with thousands of members and tens of thousands of files. Administrators enforced rules, verified content, and shared links with minimal clicks to central servers to avoid detection. The offenders often appeared friendly and trustworthy, sometimes gaining parental trust to groom children. Both men and women were involved, targeting boys and girls, sharing explicit photos and instructions on avoiding detection. Motivations varied, including sexual gratification, curiosity, or environmental influence. The investigation. Police launched detailed undercover operations in close cooperation with international authorities, including the FBI. Their goal was to infiltrate these secret networks and gather solid evidence. They also worked hand in hand with social media companies to track illegal activity and identify the people involved. When authorities seized computers, phones, and storage devices, they discovered thousands of illegal files, proving just how well organized and sophisticated these networks had become. To make sure the evidence was preserved and nothing was destroyed, the police carried out simultaneous arrests in different locations. 4 individuals were taken into custody, including a 16-year-old girl who had been actively sharing illegal content. Investigators also uncovered cases of local abuse, where perpetrators had exploited children from their own neighborhoods or even relatives. This revealed a harsh truth. The online networks weren't just virtual, they had real-world consequences that harmed innocent people. These investigations teach a very important lesson. The dark web is far more than a hidden digital space. It is a dangerous environment that enables serious crimes in the real world. Victims of these networks often suffer long-lasting psychological and emotional scars, showing how online actions can ripple into devastating effects offline. How technology enables crime. AlphaBay and networks like Lolly Candy show how technology, while designed for convenience and business, can be twisted for criminal purposes. Tor, cryptocurrencies, and encrypted communication provide privacy, but they also create a safe haven for illegal activities. Yet, technology also empowers law enforcement. Careful tracking, digital forensics, and international cooperation helped dismantle AlphaBay and exploitative networks. Investigators proved that even the most anonymous online operations can leave traces. This balance between privacy and accountability is at the heart of modern cybercrime battles. For every criminal empire online, there's a team of investigators quietly working to stop it. Lessons from AlphaBay. AlphaBay's story is a clear warning about the dangers of the digital world. It proves that even the most advanced and well-hidden online empires can collapse. There are several important lessons we can learn from this case. Anonymity is never complete. No matter how secret or hidden someone thinks they are online, every action leaves traces. Skilled investigators can follow these digital footprints, and eventually, the truth can catch up. Cybercrime can grow across the world. Local criminals don't have to stay in their towns or countries. With the internet, illegal activities can reach international markets, making the profits huge and the risks of personal contact very low. User-friendly design attracts more users. Just like legitimate websites, illegal marketplaces that are easy to use, with clear layouts and reviews, attract more people. Convenience plays a big role in their rapid growth. Collaboration is essential. Stopping large-scale online crimes requires cooperation between law enforcement agencies across different countries. No single team can tackle global cybercrime alone. Finally, AlphaBay highlights a bigger issue in society. The internet brings amazing opportunities, but it can also be misused. To protect people, especially vulnerable groups like children, we need awareness, education, and constant vigilance. Understanding the risks online is just as important as enjoying its benefits. The human cost. While AlphaBay grabbed headlines for selling drugs, stolen accounts, and other illegal goods, other networks like Lolly Candy show us the much deeper human cost behind these crimes. The victims, especially children, often suffer long-term trauma that is not always visible to outsiders. Many carry emotional and psychological scars for years, and without proper support, these experiences can affect their entire lives. Providing psychological help and long-term care is essential to help survivors heal and to prevent cycles of abuse from continuing. Parents, teachers, and society as a whole need to pay closer attention and understand the signs of online grooming. Even social media messages that seem innocent at first can hide serious and dangerous intentions. Children are especially vulnerable because abusers often use trust, kindness, or shared interests to manipulate them. To truly protect the most vulnerable, stronger government enforcement is necessary, alongside better education about online safety and constant vigilance from families and communities. Awareness, preparation, and active intervention can make the internet a safer place and prevent many tragedies before they happen. The aftermath and global impact. After AlphaBay was shut down in 2017, many of its users quickly moved to other dark web marketplaces. This showed how resilient the dark web economy really is. Criminals often adapt and find new ways to continue their illegal activities. However, the takedown of AlphaBay also set an important example for law enforcement around the world. It proved that even large-scale digital crime networks can be stopped if authorities use patience, careful planning, and advanced technology. The case brought global attention to the risks of cybercrime and the importance of online safety. Governments, tech companies, and security organizations began investing more in cybersecurity, monitoring suspicious activity, and educating the public about the dangers of the internet. For everyday internet users, AlphaBay is a strong reminder that online convenience can sometimes hide serious threats. Just because something appears anonymous or private does not mean it is completely safe. Criminals may operate in the shadows, but law enforcement and technology can catch up, and vigilance is always necessary to stay protected online. The rise and fall of AlphaBay is a story of ambition, technology, and law enforcement in the digital age. It shows how ordinary IT skills can be turned into a global illegal empire, and how justice can catch up even in the hidden corners of the web. While the marketplace is gone, the lessons remain. Technology empowers, but it also carries responsibility. Awareness, vigilance, and cooperation can protect society from the dangers lurking online. Next time you think of the internet as just a place to shop or scroll, remember, somewhere out there, hidden marketplaces like AlphaBay could still be running, waiting for the next big takedown. What do you think about the dark web? Could a marketplace like AlphaBay rise again? Comment below with your thoughts. And if you found this story shocking, hit the like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the hidden side of the internet.